Hi.
Hey, Leonardo, nice to meet you.
Nice to
We're
meet
gonna
you.
do a quick screenshot, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Thank you. Wow, that took some time because I guess you were very busy because I was in because here I'm Brazil and here is like 10:30. It started 10:30 and now it's almost midnight.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry for the wait. But yeah,
No,
it lots of people.
yeah. Well, I can't blame you. You're Yugi and you're like a part of my childhood. Like I grew up in the 2000, so Yu-Gi-Oh was like one of the first animes that was introduced. That and Pokemon and actually Zodiac, but that's more popular in Brazil.
Okay. Well,
I,
go ahead.
yeah, I have a question. Like, what was the most difficult battle to record for you? Like screaming those cards and have to say, like, what was
Right.
the most?
Right. So there is a bit of a challenge or technique or skill you have to be able to project a lot that often and for that period of time. So, but what's the harder part is to try to convey a sense of drama, of urgency, of meaning, especially when your dialogue largely has to do with the card rules of the game.
Yeah,
And so you have to sort of endow it with a meaning that you might not necessarily be able to, just pull off of it otherwise. Saying something like, I'm going to avenge my family because you burned them in a fire is a lot easier for us to connect to than this card does this thing when your card does that thing. And you know what I mean? So I'm not making fun of the show at all. I'm just saying that was part of the challenge.
yeah. Well, I have a question that's a little more complicated. Like, because I know that four kids like shut down, like, and you like one of their major actors because you were in a lot of the shows. So how do you feel when Four Kids was gone?
Well, it was a community that I was a part of, and so even though actors are used to moving on, right? When I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh, I didn't assume that I would be doing more of that necessarily, but I was more concerned for the people who were a part of that production company. Fortunately, a lot of them are still there.
Good.
So yeah, so I'm happy for that. But it was also kind of like an era. There was a period of life that was very special to a lot of those people, and it was exciting.
Yeah, because I saw because there's a difference. Like I know many people like to like say bad things about Four Kids because of their like censoring shit, but Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the few that like they don't blame because people grew up with that and they like it so much because even when the movie came out and I don't know it was for kids or like some parents, but they kept the same style. Like Joey still had the Brooklyn accent, even though he doesn't need to have, but we grew up with that so much that we kind of need that.
Right, right. Well, I'm glad that you can accept that, and we're running out of time here. But Four Kids didn't make a lot of those because it was broadcast on television. They were forced to do a lot of those things anyway. So good to meet you. Sorry to make you wait. Be good. All right, my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.